check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products, from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. All right, according to Bob Arum, appreciate everybody for checking back in, man. But according to Bob Arum, he's saying that that Kovalev and Sergey Kovalev and Anthony Yarde agreed for August 24th in Russia. But they have something in place that if Kovalev and Canelo could come up, and negotiate and come up with something that they like, that they got some step aside money for Anthony Yarde basically. And that he can take on Gilberto Ramirez. And, in the meantime, in between time, but we back, Goodfellow Sports TV. We in the building. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. Share the videos for your boy, all right? Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow One Boxing, get you 18% off the 100% all natural products, man. Check them out. Website, promo code in the description, man. But, it is what it is. I feel that Canelo Alvarez is going to drain Kovalev anyway. Some way, shape, or fashion. It just ain't that Kovalev an old fighter or nothing like that. He need an advantage, okay? I'd be surprised if Canelo didn't have a rehydration advantage, a catch weight advantage versus Kovalev. A guy that's barely making the weight. A guy that's known to have stamina issues. A guy that's already weak to the body. A guy that's, 36, 37 years old. All right, I told you guys yesterday, I got the drop that Canelo is supposed to be announcing his opponent this week. But, hey, it is what it is. He fight Kovalev, so be it. It ain't nothing that ring my bell, and my Regina Bell voice was a Regina Bell voice, man. There ain't nothing that I'm interested in. If I ain't doing shit, I'll watch it. But, but to talk about Anthony Yarde for a minute, only way I'm stepping aside if I get the winner, period. All right, and if Canelo don't want to fight me, give me the belt. That's it. I don't want to fight nobody for the belt. I don't want no interim belt. I don't want none of that shit. If Canelo win and then he don't fight me, I'm not fighting no catch weight. I'm not fighting at no rehydration clause. I'm fighting under the rules of the WBO. And if he chooses not to fight me immediately, I need that in contract. He dropped the belt, it's mine. If I beat Gilberto Ramirez. If I'm Gilberto Ramirez, then maybe I can make a catch weight. I came to 168. I know I came in over 200 pounds for my last fight after the rehydrating. But, hey, that is what it is. But if I'm Anthony Yarde, no. If Kovalev win, then okay. I'm not worried about it. But Kovalev need that payday. That's just what it boiled down to. That payday is probably going to be $10, $15 million. He never made that money before in his life. So can you fault him? And then he fighting the case on top of that. So Canelo, he need to pay attention to that as well. He fighting the case. At the end of the day, he fighting the case. Remember that. So, when you got cases take money. A ton of money. Win, lose, draw. And these type of cases. But, you know what? I don't care about it. Because Canelo, for whatever reason it may be, Canelo ain't trying to fight, the brothers. Not the Fleet of Foot brothers. And we don't put Danny Jacobs in that category. Danny Jacobs is not an athletic, slick fighter. He got fast hands. He can punch. But ain't nobody ever put Danny Jacobs in that Lara or in that, Charlo. Even Charlo, it seemed to be more athletic and more tenacious than Danny Jacobs or that Demetrius Andrade category. But you know what, man? I ain't mad at the fight, man. Because, Chavez Jr. and Oscar De La Hoya and a lot of those guys got away with what they wanted to get away with. But at the end of the day, Canelo will never be better than Sugar Ray Robinson. He'll never be better than Floyd. He'll never be better than Joe Louis. He'll never be better than Muhammad Ali, Jack Johnson, Sonny. Well, he might be on wax better than Sonny Liston, but he couldn't beat Sonny Liston in the fade. In my opinion, he'll never be better than Roy, Marvin Hagler, Bernard Hopkins. You know what I'm saying? He'll never be better than Sugar Ray Leonard. I don't want to leave nobody out. He'll never be better than those dudes. So he can do whatever he wants to. But we know when rubber hit the road, he needed stipulations. He needed advantages every which way. See, they don't want to talk about his stipulations, the Mexican fans. They don't want to talk about them. They don't want to talk about Manny Pacquiao's stipulation or his fans. Pacquiao always got a stipulation. He always got an excuse. Same thing with Canelo Alvarez. If this was a truly even an even fighting Canelo Alvarez, he had 3 or 4 losses. He lost to Miguel Vasquez early in his career. He probably would have lost to Erislandy Lara. He lost to Floyd. He probably lost to Triple G in the first fight. That's 3 losses right there. Then we could debate about the WBC fight he had with Austin Trout, that they had it as open scoring, and it changed the race Trout was fighting because they was robbing Trout every round. You know, same thing for Miguel Cotto. That was too close for a lot of people's liking. Canelo win by inches. He never win by a mile. Not versus this type of competition. But with Kovalev, you see a guy that's older, a guy that don't have the athletic ability, a guy that been knocked out 2 of his last 3 fights, or 4 fights, excuse me. But what could be the money shot if Kovalev get it together and he get a strict diet going or some shit like that. But one thing I did notice, just watching a little bit of the Alvarez fight, I didn't watch it, the rematch. One thing I did notice was, in the little clips I seen of it, is that he ain't putting mustard on all his punches. He pacing himself. You know, he setting up shots. He doing throwaway shots to set up bigger shots. And that alone can help conserve energy. You know what I'm saying? When you loading up on every shot, even if you hitting the gloves, even if you landing, if your opponent is able to survive that, then, then you in trouble. Come the 4th, 5th, 6th round, you seen in Andre Ward the first fight. He got outworked down the stretch. From the middle of the fight down the stretch. So Kovalev always throwing his shots at the same speed. And with Buddy McGurk, he's showing him how to do throwaway punches, how to shut up the harder shots and change the speed. He's showing him how to fight like a black fighter. And that's just basically what it is. And he actually listened because he in the position of being desperate. You know what I'm saying? He ain't made no money in his career for real. And with Canelo Alvarez, it's a perfect victim. He didn't pick on Bivol. He did not pick on Bivol. You know, Bivol, quick hands. You know, he can move side to side. It'll be a nightmare for Canelo. And he can drain Bivol, and Bivol will be good because Bivol young enough. He was talking about going down to 68. You see, Canelo not going to pick on the David Benavidez, guys that's young enough and can do catch weight. He's not going to pick on the Caleb Plants of the world who young enough, who can do catch weight and rehydration won't bother them. He's not going to pick on Bivol, who young enough. He's not going to pick on the Gosvick. He going to pick an old man and get credit for it. But what Future say? You ain't getting no credit for pulling no faggot moves. He ain't getting no credit for me. Once, you already cheated. Right there, you discredited. Right there, you failed 2 separate drug tests. The first time they tested you in Mexico. And I'm going to bring that shit up every time. Had they not tested you in Mexico, let them get to America, it would have been out of his system. But talk about Anthony Yarde and he fighting Gilberto Ramirez, well, that'd be a good test for him. If you can't get past Ramirez, you don't deserve to fight for a championship. No way. Gilberto Ramirez is one of the biggest regressions in boxing. He regressed. He didn't get better. They didn't challenge him. He got a good job, but hey, he ain't no killer. You know, he an average fighter in my opinion. He don't do shit spectacular. He real tall, but hey, at the end of the day, it wouldn't surprise me if Anthony Yarde was able to beat him. If Anthony Yarde ain't able to beat him, well, then he need to hang it up. But it's another time where they save Anthony Yarde ass. But obviously, this could work for him. You know, the reason it could work for Anthony Yarde in this situation is because he get that step-up fight before he fight for a championship. You know what I'm saying? He get the step-up fight that he need. And Ramirez is a very winnable fight for him. Only thing that I request, if I fight Ramirez in the UK, or I'm getting a good payday. I need at least 2 million. But I wouldn't worry. This is a blessing in disguise because he can get handed a belt. But him and Tunja Ajayi need that contract. No, if this nigga don't fight me next, give me the belt. I'm not fighting at a catch weight. I'm not fighting at no rehydration clause. No, he fight me at 75 next. And if he don't do that, give me the belt. Put in the contract. But he cherry picking Kovalev. He gonna drain him. We know that. But Yarde and Ramirez, if Yarde can't beat him, well, I don't want to hear it. You don't deserve to fight for a title. But something always coming through saving Anthony Yarde from that mega step-up fight we want to see him in versus Kovalev. But if this the case, I ain't complaining about it. I really don't care about it. The fights that I want to see in boxing, they just neglect to happen. You know, you got everybody jumping up 1-2 weight classes to fight motherfuckers we don't want to see fight. They can't fight the dudes in their division no more. So we ducking to move up in weight and not to fight. Boxing is just retarded now. But it is what it is. Goodfellas Sports TV. Don't forget we're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if need be. Intro instrumental link is in the description. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Hellblaze, at thehellblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow1Boxing. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products. Check out my website, promo code description. Get the 18% off. One time for the one time. We gone.